Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Logic Vault. If you've been here, nice. If you haven't been here, welcome. Check it out. I was hearing or looking at some things. Sorry, my head kind of hurts. That light is really bright, at least to me right now. Let me just turn that. Nice. In the shadows. Anyways, um, some things happened in Chicago a little bit more than they should be happening. Riots, looting, and attacking police officers, like typical. Jesus. Um, and we're gonna get into it and take a look. See here. This was 2 days ago. I should have been on top of it, but I wasn't. You know. Anyways, here we go.
Well, we're in the Christmas spirit, the Thanksgiving spirit. I'll tell you what city is not, and that would be Chicago. What should have been a peaceful tree lighting ceremony turned deadly in Chicago. President Trump says that Chicagoans are actually chanting for him to come back, bring in Trump, after a 14-year-old boy was tragically killed and 8 other teenagers were shot. Plus, multiple police officers were attacked in a violent.
Holy shit. Hold the phone. A 14-year-old boy was tragically killed and 8 other teenagers were shot. Oh my God. This world today continues to give me a headache the older I get. Lord have mercy. Um. Anyways, gee, good God, dude. A teenager, really? I mean, granted, teenagers are no exception, but for the most part, it's the parent's job to discipline the kid. Now, granted, when that kid starts to get older, as a teenager, man, their choices are their own. But shooting a kid, good God, man.
100-person riot days after a career felon was accused of setting a woman on fire on a Chicago train, which the mayor dismissed as just an isolated incident.
I think I missed something very large to be watching this video because I'm about to go look that up. A career criminal set a woman on fire? Jesus fuck. Excuse my language. I cuss, but try to be semi-professional here. Semi, not a lot, because the jokes are gonna roll. Dude, who sets a woman on fire? Okay, you know what? I'm going to take the extreme and say what I need to say. The person that set that woman on fire, you do not deserve a place in society with us. You've got two options. Death or exile. That's it, man. You either need it. I mean, personally, I say shoot him. I say kill him. Get rid of him. Nah. We cannot be having this stuff, man. It's just, it's not. Do you see what's going on here? You see the problem that we have in society?
You guys, this is
Dude, I'm not even 38 seconds into the video. Jesus Christ.
crazy what's happening there.
Yeah, it really is. And I think it's kind of remarkable to think about a Republican president who is weighing in on this. Usually you have Republicans who do not care about things that happen in places like Chicago ever. And you have a president in President Trump who cares deeply about what is happening in a deeply Democrat city like Chicago. And as usual, brings his.
First off, I'm gonna jump in and interlude on this. Okay, what makes you think typically a Republican? It doesn't matter whether you're Republican or Democrat. It's still part of the United States. It's still part of us. It's part of home. It's part of our lives. The people that live here in the USA. We can't keep having this happen. We can't keep having people get lit on fire, stabbed, robbed, beat up, assaulted. And you know what kind of assault I mean. I don't mean assault with like a fist. You know what I mean. Okay, we can't keep having this happen. All right? It's not okay. Look at the world that we're creating, okay? The world only gets better when it starts with you, okay? If you can't hold your tongue and your anger, then you've got no place in society. I shouldn't do this, but Asmongold kind of said it best, There was a clip from him where and I quote, these people shouldn't be on the internet or out and about in society because you're going to take big rocks and turn big rocks into little rocks. Okay, like that's it, These people need to be rehabilitated or removed. Now, the way that you remove them, totally up to you. Now, you know what I want to do, okay? I'm tired of this stupid, all right? You can only handle so much stupid. Like, I'm dumb, I'll joke around and have fun. Absolutely, you know what I mean? But when you've got stupid like this, makes my head hurt, folks. We're not even a minute in.
Is completely fresh perspective of what I think is a normal person's perspective, which is, are you kidding me? A tree lighting ceremony, 8 teenagers shot, 1 killed. This is totally unacceptable in the leading country of the free world. You cannot live in a country like this. This is completely unacceptable. And obviously, a lot of people are uncomfortable with the idea of sending in the National Guard to America.
I'm going to interject one more time. I'm trying not to pause it as much as I possibly can, but he was saying the leading country of the free world. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that do not know or not aware of, the United States is a first world country. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the United States is a first world country. China is a first world country. And Japan is a first world country. Europe is a second world country. Germany is a second world country. You see what I'm getting at here? Like, you see, we've got our first world countries. We have our second world countries. Africa is a third world country. Okay. Places like India, I'm sorry, guys. That's a third world country. And we've got places like Afghanistan and Iraq. We're going to put those at fourth world countries. Okay, because, they're a little lower on the totem pole. Okay, just saying it how I see it. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, it sucks to suck. I'm sorry. Okay, I don't know. Maybe switch up how you're doing things. Okay, that's another problem that other countries have that I noticed. Something about the United States of America does not. The United States of America, this was something I noticed, was that if we don't have a word for something, we will create a word for that something. It's that simple. That is literally what we have done in this country, like, since the dawn of time. If something doesn't have a meaning or a word to it, we give it a meaning, a word. We'll even give it a phrase or a sentence. But as a first world country, man, guys, we're looking like the bottom of the toilet bowl with a pile of shit on top.
American cities. But if the alternative is this, well, that's why a lot of people say, okay, well, let's give it a shot.
Well, we've had Chicago moms on this show who have lost children to the violence in Chicago who've said, yeah, please do come. So, yeah, the mayor's saying we don't want Trump, but what do the citizens want after this? And by the way, Griff, you have a tree lighting ceremony like this. This is how you kill community. Who's going to come out next year?
Well, and there's a little bit.
Dude, that's this. Who's the mayor of Chicago right now? That's what I want to know. I want to know who the mayors of Chicago. I want to kind of do a little bit of a deep dive on this turd bag. Doesn't want Trump. That fucking sucks, doesn't it?
There's a little bit, Rachel, of denial, too, on the behalf of Mayor Brandon Johnson, who has opposed the Trump administration's offer of federal assistance at every turn. And just on Thursday, literally the day before this horrific Christmas violence happened, was diminishing these acts of violence, saying they're isolated. Listen here.
this is an isolated incident. I mean, I don't see this
Oh,
as some sort of trend.
shit, right. I did a video on this moron. This bag of rocks. I'm so sorry, guys. That's loud. I remember this dummy. No, I did a huge thing on this moron. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I can only handle so much stupid from this moron.
Again, you know, the level of accountability that has to happen in this moment.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
think
trust
you need
that
to be held accountable.
The federal level will do its part.
Yeah,
Yesterday
they should.
we had we covered a lot of Mondami with President Trump in the Oval Office, and the president giving him a lot of grace. Yeah. But you get incompetent people who don't take crimes.
What the? Dude. Sorry, guys. These guys look really funny. This dude's got a big ass forehead, and this guy, it's almost like he doesn't know why he's there.
Seriously, I mean, look at this mayor. I mean, Brandon Johnson is a disaster.
And we'll see whether Mamdani is actually serious about caring about crime, because if you've spent your career talking about wanting to defund the police, that's not a that's obviously not a serious person when it comes to addressing crime. But if he wants to partner with Trump on something like that to work on the problem of violence in the city,
he's not going to.
Then that's great.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brad.
Yeah, well, and I'm Logic Vault. Shut your ass. All right. Jesus. Dude, I forgot that it was that dummy. He's still mayor of Chicago? I should probably look up when he was actually... Oh, you know what? Here, let's do it now. Why not? There we go. Watch this. Boop. Who is the mayor? All right, I looked up. Who is the creator of Apex Legends? Who is the mayor of Chicago? Brandon Johnson. This absolute bag of rocks. Jesus. He's an American politician and former educator. Okay, first off, incorrect. Okay. Educator? No, absolutely not. I mean, even if that was true, guys, I'm saying this as a joke. Okay, for those of you that don't know. Duh. Educator? No. Hell no. Undereducator? For sure. Does he make me feel stupid and give me a headache? Absolutely. What is his salary? I'm curious. Why not? That's what he makes? Jesus Christ, even people in Chicago are going broke. And he's the mayor. That's wild. All right, anyway, wait, new. Okay, it is Brandon Johnson. Been in office since May 15th, 2023. Why was he elected? As a Okay. Oh my God. You ever see somebody, you know what? Nope, we're not going to we're not going to get into that. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this is Brandon Johnson, the biggest dummy of dummies since dummied. Okay? The ever dummied. This dude just you know what? He doesn't know his ass from the hole in the ground. He clearly doesn't know what he's doing. He's incompetent and won't take outside help. Okay, sometimes you got to take outside help, and you've actually got to do something. You can't just let people go running free, burning people alive. All right? Jesus. I feel for that woman and her family. Like, sincerely, my condolences. Because this man just seems to let things slide. All right, ladies and gentlemen. My name is The Logic Vault. And if you enjoyed this, give it a like, thumbs up, share, subscribe. You know, if you enjoy it, it's totally up to you. Another thing. Oh, right. This is The Logic Vault. We do it the logic way or with no logic at all. And in this case, This guy's got no logic at all. I'll see you guys in the next one.